So we're going to hear more, Gemma. I'm going to go take care of this situation and I'll be back. Anna's driving. She can't read, so it's on you, which is perfect. Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be
It's
able to
you
hear.
reading.
It's perfect. This is what needs to happen right now, love. This is all perfectly orchestrated for this healing, this amazing healing
Oh my
that you're doing
God.
for all of us. You're doing for all of us. So,
Oh
oh,
my
I love
God.
you so much. I'm
Thanks.
gonna, I'm
You.
gonna go. I'll be back, but I'm in your ear. So do a little prayer, love. Do a little prayer.
Okay. Okay. All right, Anna, here we go. Uh, let's connect with Holy Spirit, Anna and Tina, and choose to be in right-mindedness. Holy Spirit, there's another way to see. There is another way of looking at the world. Witness all my false projections. I'm choosing not to believe in them. I choose God. I choose love. Show me where my meaningless thoughts are miscreating my reality, and help me look at them with you without judgment and let them go. Amen. Okay, I'm just going to get lessons up. Nothing I see means anything. The reason this is so is that I see nothing, and nothing has no meaning. It is necessary that I recognize this, that I may learn to see. What I think I see now is taking the place of vision. I must let it go by realizing it has no meaning, so that vision may take its place. I have given what I see all the meaning it has for me. I have judged everything I look upon, and it is this and only this I see. This is not vision. It is merely an illusion of reality, because my judgments have been made quite apart from reality. I am willing to recognize the lack of validity in my judgments, because I want to see. My judgments have hurt me, and I do not see according to them. I do not understand anything I see. How could I understand what I see when I have judged it amiss. What I see is the projection of my own errors of thought. I do not understand what I see because it is not understandable. Hi, Bernadette. But there is every reason. Oh, I can't see. There is no sense in trying to understand it. But there is every reason to let it go and make room for what can be seen and understood and loved. I can exchange what I see now for this merely by being willing to do so. Is not this a better choice than the one I made before? These thoughts do not mean anything. These thoughts do not mean anything. The thoughts of which I am aware do not mean anything, because I am trying to think without God. What I call my thoughts are not my real thoughts. My real thoughts are thoughts I think with God. I am not aware of them because I have made my thoughts to take their place. I am willing to recognize that my thoughts do not mean anything and to let them go. I choose to have them be replaced by what they were intended to replace. My thoughts are meaningless, but all creation lies in the thoughts I think with God. I am never upset for the reason I think. I am never upset for the reason I think because I'm constantly trying to justify my thoughts. I am constantly trying to make them true. And make all things my enemies. So that my anger is justified and my attacks are warranted. I have not realized how much I have misused everything I see by assigning this role to it. I have done this to defend a thought system that has hurt me and that I no longer want. I am willing to let it go. Is Bernadette there? Do you want to read
Bernadette.
one?
Hi, sorry, I'm kind of listening in and out. I don't think I'm gonna read today. Thank you guys.
Okay.
But I'm just basking in everybody else's reading. Thank you.
Let me just say this. All the meetings are, full participation. So we really do ask people to be on camera when they come to meeting. I know you don't know, you didn't know that. So
okay. Sorry.
Cool. Can you? Okay, cool. Anna's driving, so she can't read. Gemma's doing it for the whole world right now. She's doing it for the whole world right now. I just got in.
Let me. You know what? Let me read a few on then. Okay.
Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Which one are you guys on? Sorry.
I think that was number 5, right?
Yeah. So we're on number 6 of the reviews.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Gemma. Thank you so much.
So the lesson 51.5, you mean, or?
It's lesson 52. So it'll be number 6. I think is what we're on now.
Okay.
Thank you, Bernadette. There you go.
So my meaningless thoughts are showing my meaningless world. That's what
I
coming
am
up, right?
upset because I see what is not there. Is that right?
Well, I don't even see that. I must be really upset because I don't even see that.
I'll read it. I'll give you a minute, okay? I'll read it and give you a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. I just got in. I'm gonna take a minute. Oh God, thank you so much. I am upset because I see what is not there. Reality is never frightening. It is impossible that it could upset me. Reality brings only perfect peace. When I am upset, it is always because I have replaced reality with illusions which I made up. The illusions are upsetting because I have given them reality and thus regard reality as an illusion. Nothing in God's creation is affected in any way by this confusion of mine. I am always upset by nothing. Do a couple more. Whew. I see only the past. As I look about, I condemn the world I look upon. I call this seeing. I hold the past against everyone and everything, making them my enemies. When I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. There will be no past and therefore no enemies. And I will look with love on all that I had failed to see before. I'll do one more. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. What then can I see as it is? Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind. Let me understand that I am trying to use time against God. Let me learn to give the past away, realizing that in so doing, I am giving up nothing. Bernadette, you do a few for us. Thank you.
I see nothing as it is now. I see nothing as it is now. It can truly be said that I see nothing. I can see only what it is now. The choice is not whether to see the past or the present. The choice is merely whether to see or not. What I have chosen to see has cost me my vision. Now, I would choose again that I may see. My thoughts do not mean anything. My thoughts do not mean anything. They don't mean anything. I have no private thoughts. That it is only private thoughts of which I am aware. What can these thoughts mean? They do not exist, and so they mean nothing. Yet my mind is part of creation and part of its creator. Would I not rather join the thinking of the universe than to obscure all that I really mind with my pitiful and meaningless private thoughts? My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Since the thought of which I am aware do not mean anything, the world that pictures them can have no meaning. What is producing this world is insane, and so is what it produces. Reality is not insane. And I have real thoughts as well as insane ones. I can therefore see the real world if I look to my real thoughts as I my guide for seeing. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep, you're beautiful. I was muted. I was saying, yep, you're beautiful. Gemma, you want to keep facilitating, yeah? I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back off. So you,
Janine, thanks, Bernadette. Janine, you
you.
want to do a few?
Sure, where are we? Sorry, I'm late.
I am upset because I see a meaningless world. Is that right? Is that right, Bernadette? Yeah. Number 12 in the reviews.
I am upset because I see a meaningless world. Insane thoughts are upsetting. They produce a world in which there is no order anywhere. Only chaos rules a world that represents chaotic thinking. And chaos has no laws. I cannot live in peace in such a world. I am grateful that this world is not real, and that I need not see it at all unless I choose to value it. And I do not choose to value what is totally insane and has no meaning. A meaningless world engenders fear. The totally insane engenders fear because it is completely undependable and offers no grounds for trust. Nothing in madness is dependable. It holds out no safety and no hope. But such a world is not real. I have given it the illusion of reality and have suffered from my belief in it. Now I choose to withdraw this belief and place my trust in reality. In choosing this, I will escape all the effects of the world of fear because I am acknowledging that it does not exist. God did not create a meaningless world. How can a meaningless world exist if God did not create it? He is the source of all meaning, and everything that is real is in his mind. It is in my mind too, because he created it with me. Why should I continue to suffer from the effects of my own insane thoughts when the perfection of creation is my home? Let me remember the power of my decision and recognize where I really abide.
I'm gonna go.
Beautiful, thank you.
Oh. My thoughts are images that I have made. Whatever I see reflects my thoughts. It is my thoughts that tell me where I am, what I am. Let's see. The fact that I see a world in which there is suffering and loss and death shows me that I am seeing only the representation of my insane thoughts and not allowing my real thoughts to cast their beneficent light on what I see. Yet God's way is sure. The images I have made cannot prevail against him, because it is not my will that they do so. My will is his, and I will place no other gods before him. I have no neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. They will either make a false world or lead me to the real one. But thoughts cannot be without effects. As the world I see arises from my thinking errors, so will the real ones, the real world, rise before my eyes as I let my errors be corrected. My thoughts cannot be neither true or false. They must be one or the other. What I see shows me which they are. I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. If I did not think, I would not exist, because life is thought. Let me look on the world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. I know my state of mind can change, so I also know the world I see can change as well. Tina?
You don't want to read that next one?
Okay.
Next one. Do the next one.
Sorry. Oh, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing.
Stop. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Father, here I am. All that energy that you've got going on there right now, offer it up. Take this from me, Lord. Don't examine it. Just be willing to hand it over without any reservation. Breathe. Just breathe through it. That's it. Go on. Push. Just keep your eyes closed for a minute and breathe. Good. Now stay there. Go on. Feel it. Let it happen. Forget about the lesson. Just stay in the feeling. That's it. That's it. Go on, get a bucket. Did I ever tell you that my session room up in we have another room up there on the rug. We had to buy a new rug because the old rug has so much vomit on it. And people releasing, like literally there was vomit and spittle, and it was kind of like so. Good. Bernadette, would you read that lesson, please?
Sure.
I just had to mop up. I spilt my chocolate. Sorry about that.
I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing.
Just stay with what's going on, Gemma. Stay in it. If you puke, you puke. Don't adjust.
If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it would form the basis of the world I see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. As my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. And the real world, my real thoughts show me, will dawn on their side as well as mine.
Now read it again. This time I want you to read it as if you're studying for an exam that you have in the morning. Try to feel into the words. Try to let the words affect you. Don't just read them from the superficial part of your mind. Try to really allow the words to permeate into your being, because it's not the words, it's the frequency, it's what they represent. This is a divine message from Jesus. This is no different reading this to yourself as if you were standing there on the mount with him, listening directly to his voice. Try to get a sense of that when you're reading. Try to take on board how important it is to actually hear this at a level that's so deep, you don't even know where it goes in you. Okay?
Okay.
Feel it as you read it. Feel it. Let it in. Where's Tina? She disappeared again.
I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing.
Good.
If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see.
Good. Feel. Let it in.
Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone.
Feel.
As my
That's it.
As my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. And the world my real thoughts show will drawn on their side as well as mine.
Good. Gemma, that's good. Just stay there. Try to be still. Be still as much as you can. Stay in that energy, but just try to be still with it. Try to keep it really grounded. The laughter's okay and the responses are okay. Just try to be the eye in the calm of the storm. You know what I mean? Just be the observer. Bernadette, did you see the difference then when you read that with focus? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You see what happens when you read it without focus, without determination. It really doesn't go in. It doesn't have an effect. It's just words, as if you were at an airport reading a magazine, waiting for an airplane, passing time. You get to the end of the magazine, you don't even know what you've read. You know? So it's like everything. Put your full focus onto it. This is salvation we're talking about. This isn't just something you're doing because, hey, look at all these people. This is fun. I'll join in with this. This is walking with Jesus. Jesus knocks on your door in the Holy Land and says, I can't speak Aramaic, but says, blah, 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 blah. Bernadette, come on, give up the world and follow me. And without even thinking about it, you're saying yes. Yes, Lord. Right? Whatever he says when you open the door, yes, Lord. Okay? And then everything after that yes is divine. Everything after that yes is like a giant reset. It's like hitting a reset button on your computer when you got a virus. Jesus is the antivirus. He's the healer. He's the fixer, the guy that's got it all sorted. All you got to do is follow. And you do that with your yes. Okay. It doesn't matter what the particular, yes, Lord, here I am. Yes, Lord. Okay. But it's got to be yes from the heart, not just a conceptual yes because you're expecting Jesus to knock on the door and someone's told you that you have to say yes. You've got to feel that you want to go. You've heard that Jesus is rounding up people to follow him across the Holy Land, and you're waiting for him to knock on your door. It's like, damn, he's going to be at my door any minute. I'm just going to say, yes, I'm going. My job can fuck off. My kids can fuck off. Everything can fuck off. I'm just going with Jesus. The whole thing. I don't give a damn about the world, right? Or anything. Everything else will take care of itself. I'm just going to say yes, and off I go. Right? And trust that everything else will be divine. Tina, can you read the next one, please? Good. Breathe, Gemma.
I am not alone.
Good. Breathe.
Oh, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts.
Stop. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. You're in the temple. You're in the temple. Your heart is the altar. Let these words rest gently on the altar in you. They will have no other place in you where they have greater meaning and greater purpose. Breathe. Lost Bernadette. Oh, there's her head. Top of it. Bernadette, can you fix your camera, darling? It's a bit, we're looking at the top of your head. Oh, there you are. Good. Okay, breathe.
I am not alone. In experiencing the effects of my thoughts.
Breathe.
I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do touches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine. For mine is the power of God.
Good. Janine, I'd like you to read that same lesson and read it to Tina. Okay?
Okay.
Tina, I want you to just listen. Sit quietly and listen. Try to feel the gift of what's about to be spoken to you. Try to feel it deeper than where it went just then. Beyond all that emotionality, to a place unremembered in you. Close your eyes and let yourself receive. Let yourself receive this. Open to it. Janine, when you're ready. That goes for the, by the way.
I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do teaches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God.
Good. Gemma, unmute your microphone.
Hi, Dave.
Tell us about your week.